What's up? This is Yin. Today we are going to talk about the basic rules in volleyball. We will be talking about the basic rules for players and on the court, players' position, and we are going to talk about what is the function of positions. Enjoy! Before we are going into the rules, let us recall how a court looks like. A volleyball court has a boundary line, attack lines, and a service area. Boundary lines mark the perimeter of the court, the end line marks the length of the court, and the side lines mark the width of the court. Indoor volleyball is 18 meter by 9 meter, divided into two zones per half court. The front court is the area in front of the attack line, about 3 meter line, and the back court sits behind the attack line. A standard men's volleyball net height is 2.43 meters, while for women it is 2.24 meters. So comes into the rules. Each team consists of 6 players and 6 substitutes, 3 on the front row and 3 on the back row. Players can be substituted at any time if they are to return, and they can only be swapped by the player that replaced them. Matches are made out of sets. The number depends on the level of play. 3 sets matches are 2 sets of 25 points, and the third set is 15 points. Each set must be won by 2 points. The winner is the first team to win 2 sets. 5-set matches are 4 sets of 25 points, and the 5th set is the 15 points. The team must win 2 unless tournament rules dictate otherwise. The winner is the first team to win 3 sets. The players that serve the ball have to start behind the white line. Now let us talk about the positions. Volleyball court divides into the attack zone, the front row, and the defense zone, the back row. There are 3 players on each of the zone. Front row players are players who are allowed to block the opponent and attack the ball in the attack zone. Back row players are the players who play defense and begin the opponent's attack and attack the ball behind the attack line. The center is the playmaker, point guard or the quarterback of the volleyball team. A center responsibility is to run the team's offense by building up the offensive scoring opportunities for the team. Outside hitter, also known as wing spiker, is the player who carries the serve-receive responsibility along with the libero. Middle blockers, the center, the middle, and middle hitter. Middle blockers' main responsibility is to stop the opponent's offense. Middle blocker builds a block which stops the ball or allows the team to dig the ball up. The opposite hitter. Opposite hitter is the player who most often scores the most points in the team. Opposite hitters don't have the passing responsibility. They stand behind the passers on the rotation, while libero and outside hitters pass the ball and place themselves to the front. Libero is the fairly new position in volleyball. The libero is back row specialist who is allowed to play backcourt only. Libero wears a different color shirt in the team and allowed to enter and exit the game without substitution requestation. We are going to see the rotation, how the team rotates. So a volleyball rotation occurs when the non-serving team wins a rally. In this sport, players are required to move clockwise to rotate. The team is allowed to only hit the ball 3 times before passing the opposite team. No more than 3 times, it is considered a foul. So, there are a few common violations that we need to take note before playing. First is consecutive contact. A player may not hit the ball 2 times consecutively except when blocking, provided the contacts take place simultaneously. However, a player may make consecutive contact on the team's first team contact, provided the contact occur during one action. Second, the 4 hits. It is a violation for a team to hit the ball 4 times before returning it. Third, catch. It is illegal to catch or throw the ball, and the ball must be rebounded from the hit. Fourth, penetration under the net. It is permitted for a player to step under the net into the opponent's court, provided that some part of the penetrating hand or foot is contact with or is directly above the center line. Fifth, contact with the net. At the moment of service contact or take-off for a jump serve, the server must not touch the court or the ground side, the service zone. After contact, he or she may step and land outside the service zone or inside the court. 7. Blocking with the opponent's space. A blocker may not place his or her hand beyond the net, provided this action doesn't interfere with the opponent's play. It is illegal to block behind the net.